Greetings, faculty. Hope everyone had a wonderful week and really moving towards the end of the semester in a positive way. I just want to have a brief update today on what happened in Faculty Senate this week. So we met this week, November 9th, 2021 in Faculty Senate. And we had a little bit of a shorter meeting, a few noteworthy things of discussion, and then some important policies that we're reviewing moving forward. So I just wanted to give you an update on those. First, Provost Vaught joined us and updated us on just a few things. If you remember, Provost had a town hall on the SRI issues, and he's decided that he'll hold monthly town halls moving forward. So if you have an idea for a town hall topic or something that you think should be addressed in a town hall, please either let Provost know or your senator, faculty senator, or just email me directly. I think those are going to be really great. And as always, they'll be recorded. So if you are unable to join us for the town hall, you can always catch up on the recording. And I'll make sure those dates go out to everybody too as soon as I have them. So I think that's going to be really great moving forward. Just to get a chance to ask questions directly to the person that we have questions to. So I appreciate Provost for being willing to do that. There were some questions directed at Provost, mostly around the Dean Search Committee that's happening. So there's a few different searches on right now for deans of various colleges. And there's just some concern, that make sure that faculty voice is represented in all of these search committees, especially with the engineering, the School of Technology and Engineering, the new dean search committee that's happening. There's just a lot of concern that we want to make sure that the new dean understands that it's engineering and also there's technology departments, and to make sure that those voices are represented on the committee. So we're going to really have that in the forefront of our mind as we move forward. There was also questions about University College and kind of the future of University College, and Provost made it clear that there's no talk of, eliminating any departments or, eliminating faculty positions. But there's just really trying to think about how students can be supported the best. And since there is this new dean, the dean is retiring, so it's kind of a good chance to take stock of what's happening in University College and see if there are some things that need to change moving forward or some new ideas. So if you are in that college and have ideas and what you want to see happen, I urge you to talk to your department chairs, or you can also just contact me if you're feeling in a space where you don't really feel like you can tell someone else what your concerns are. I'm always here. That's really what I see as my role, is I can help communicate those ideas further up the line, whereas maybe some faculty feel like they can't communicate those positions for whatever reason. So please feel free to reach out to me or any of your other colleagues. We're here to support you, and we understand that there are, these times of change can really have a lot of, people feeling on edge or people feeling vulnerable. So however we can support you during this time, please reach out. Thank you. So after those discussions and updates from the provost, we had a discussion from Marilyn Meyer and Clark Collings. So Marilyn Meyer is the VP of People and Culture, what used to be known as HR, and Clark Collings is General Counsel for UVU. So I invited them to come and discuss, you can see my dirty laundry in the back. Let me move. I invited them to come and talk about compliance trainings issues. So you probably are aware there's 5 trainings every year that we need to complete as employees of UVU. And there's just been some issues about a lot of people not doing those trainings. So the discussion was around, how can we make sure those trainings are done? What are some issues around not completing the trainings? How can we help them understand better our our point of view as faculty. So I think the biggest idea that came out of that was like, it's super hard even for us to tell if we've completed the trainings or not. There's really rarely willfully non-compliant folks, although maybe sometimes that happens. But it's more just that it's like, I don't even know if I've done them or not. How can I find that out? So they're working on finding an easier way that we can check on ourselves, like, okay, did I complete this? Did I do my conflict of interest training yet? Have I done my Title IX training? Have I done my cybersecurity training? All those important ones that we're supposed to do as employees. The other thing that came up by a number of faculty was just like the trainings seem really out of date and seem kind of old-fashioned and even are mildly sexist. So as you're doing these trainings this year and completing those, if you could just take some notes on if there is a particular training that feels particularly like out of date or particularly cringy or sexist or whatever it is, just take a note of that and please let myself know or your senator know, or even just email that to Clark Collings. I think is fine too. I think he was really open to this discussion. So I think that was really great. And also what came out of that is there's 2 faculty senators stepped up to serve on that committee to try to make sure we can better understand the faculty role in these compliance trainings. So that is Kathleen Young and Lynn Bennett. So those are our 2 representatives moving forward. I think they're going to do a really excellent job, and I really appreciate them stepping up for this important role. So thank you all. After that, we moved on to some policy discussions. So the biggest thing right now we're working on is revising the sabbatical policy. So this is something initiated from Faculty Senate, looking just at ways to make it a little bit more transparent and a little bit more fair across departments and colleges. So you'll find the link from your senator on the policy and also the feedback document. And those are going to be really important things that we can give comments on. So we're in the stage 1 draft right now, which means that this is our time to make a lot of changes, really give substantial comments. And then when it goes to the stage 2 is when everyone around the university looks at it and also gives a chance to provide comments. So now it's kind of our chance to shape this policy as we see it. One of the really biggest changes of the policy is removing some pieces of the chain that are currently in there. In the current policy, the sabbatical decisions, the provost decides, and then the president and board of trustees give their approval. It's been suggested in this new policy that it just ends with the provost, so the president and the board of trustees are removed from those decision making. So if you have comments one way or another on those, please feel free to give those. It is really an academic affairs issue. I think that was the reasoning behind having it just stop with the provost in academic affairs. So if you feel strongly one way or another, please let us know about that. And we've also just kind of created just really brief template for your sabbatical application and also your reporting at the end, and then a rubric on how colleges could score the different sabbatical requests. So all really crucial things to give feedback on. So I really am excited in the next few weeks. That's going to be our big discussion when we come back from Thanksgiving break is our next Faculty Senate. So you have a little bit of time to review those policies in depth. So I really appreciate your thoughtful and detailed look at those. The other was just a temporary emergency policy for the ad drop withdrawals, and that'll be coming to us later as they revise that policy. That's it. Some just important announcements. If you are working on a new program, or a big program change, that's due December 1st to Curriculum Office. And then just keep being amazing, teach your amazing classes, keep moving forward with your work, whatever that looks like. Thank you all so much for your dedication to students and to your colleagues, and have a beautiful, beautiful week off on Thanksgiving. Thanks so much. Have a great day. Bye.